Help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code Blueberry004. That's BLUBRRY004.
All right, so introduce our next guest. I'll let you go ahead and introduce yourself and your company, and then we'll get into what you guys do at FaceAlive.
Okay, so I'm Christian. I'm glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So we are FaceAlive. We are working in the field of biometry, and the purpose of FaceAlive is to securize the biometry.
Is to what?
Securize, to put more security. You know, face recognition is a mature technology.
Yep.
The performance of face recognition has been multiplied by 50 in 5 years. But there is a weakness. You know what is morphing, perhaps? Morphing, it's a technology where you can mix two faces in the same person. And the weakness of face recognition algorithms is they are not able to know if it is this person or this person. So the risk is the identity of usurpation of identity. So you can steal the identity of a person. So the objective of FaceAlive is to put security. So at the moment of the acquisition, we apply some algorithms in order to check that there is a real person. It's a liveness technology.
Right. So to make sure that not only that the person that's being analyzed is the person that the software says, and not misidentifying them with someone else.
Yeah. So we want to be sure that you are not like that in front of the camera. But it's a real risk. It doesn't happen so often, but it may happen only a few times. And for example, at the border control, if someone wants to pass and he wants to do some terrorist action, so the risk here is very important. So our purpose is to minimize this risk.
So your software then does, or your logarithm?
In fact, it's a system solution. You know, a camera is not, so it's a hardware. So software needs to speak with the camera. And camera without lighting, here there is some lighting.
Yeah.
Lighting is important. So our system approach is to use 2D camera, a smart lighting, and AI in order to perform a reliable detection. And the innovation of FaceAlive is to perform 3D acquisition only with a 2D camera.
So 3D acquisition with a 2D camera.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
And you know, for 3D acquisition, there are many technologies. We have 2 eyes. That is a possibility. But we want to have a cheap solution. 2 camera, you increase the price. You can use a 3D camera. We call that time of flight, but it's another camera. It's complex. So what we are doing, you know, I know that you are a 3D person because you have the light, you have shadow. So we are using the shadow in order to reconstruct the 3D view of the person.
I often tell people, based upon what I've done for many, many years in my previous job, it's not what you see, it's what's in the shadows can show you a lot. So I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So, but one shadow is not sufficient. You need to have several shadows. So our solution, we in less than half a second, we took several pictures with high quality, and we compare them, and we know at this moment that you are a real person with a 3D reconstruction.
So are you looking then to do integrations with airports and governments and security? What is your goal? Who is your customer going to be?
Alors, FaceAlive, it's an alliance of 3 companies. We have Me Group. We operate photo booths all around the world. We have ID Switch, a company which is working in the biometry, and we have an academic partner. So we need this solution. We try to buy this solution, but we didn't find the good solution because not performant, it doesn't work. You have to do real learning of the AI. You have to perform some challenge to people. That's so complex. It must be very easy. People need to be at the end of the process. So we are our own customer. So my group, ID3, needs this technology, but if this technology fit to our requirement, if this technology is smart, we can sell it. So it's why we are here at Eureka Park, at CES, to present our solution, to do the combination, and to show we have a smart solution. It's not expensive. It's a 2D camera. It should work with everybody, with all demography, all age, all lighting.
Right.
Yeah, so we are here to find business.
You know, in America, there's been facial recognition is not without controversy. A lot of people are concerned about facial recognition. Of course, if you're in Europe, especially the UK, cameras are everywhere.
Yeah.
So facial you're always being monitored and tracked, and I'm sure they're using whatever technology they're using to figure out who's a good guy, bad guy, and so forth, or just monitoring. But there's been people here in the United States have been worried about facial recognition from a privacy standpoint. So it's going to be curious to see how the response is with companies that you talk to, at least here in the United States, on the applications. Now, for me, if I can go to the airport and get through security faster, I apply for services like Clear, TSA Pre, where I'm already pre-checked. I need to take a picture of my eyes, make sure I'm me, and I get through security faster. For me, it's a convenience.
Yes.
And I use it to my advantage. So anytime that technology and facial recognition can be used to help me, I'm all for it. But I understand a lot of people have concerns about the privacy aspect. And, of course, in the EU, you've got a whole different level of privacy. As a matter of fact, it's very, very strict with GDPR and everything that happens in the EU. So how does privacy fit into your product?
Yeah, privacy is very important. It's important for USA, but it's important for Europe, and it's important also for our company. And I think we don't speak about identification, camera, surveillance camera.
Right.
It's more to access to a service. When you want to access a service, you want to have security. So in that case, you are ready to share your biometry, but you don't want to have the biometry in the cloud.
Right.
So with FaceAlive, we are partner. So for example, ID3 have a technology. It's a biometric QR code. That means that in this QR code, you have your biometry. It's secularized, it's encrypted, and people keep this biometry with themselves.
That's smart.
So it's an example that we care also about privacy.
And maybe it's like access to the bank.
For example, access for the bank is also important.
Right.
And the purpose of FaceAlive is to propose solution on photo booth. It's a control environment. It's perfect. But we want to do that also on kiosk. It's an open environment. For example, you can have kiosk in the bank in order to do the onboarding. And in the next time, we will be also interested by mobile. Perhaps on mobile, you won't have the same level of security. But I think our technology is smart, and we can convert this technology in mobile. So it's a next development for us.
Awesome. What is the website for the company?
So it's a FaceAlive-alive.com.
So it's face-alive.com. Awesome. Good solution. I think you're going to have good success here in the show. How's the response been? Been okay?
It's amazing. And Eureka Park is a very good place to do that. And with Eureka Park, we are coming with the Région Rhône-Alpes. And Région Rhône-Alpes is very strong with French tech.
That's right.
And that helps us to show our technology, and that is very important. And our solution has been labelized by Milogic. It's a numeric digital group which has analyzed that our technology is strategic and important for biometry.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations and good luck with the show.
Thank you very much.